Did you know that Alzheimer's disease is the most common cause of dementia, accounting for 80% of cases? Today, we're diving deep into the 8 warning signs of Alzheimer's disease you shouldn't ignore. Understanding these signs can help you or a loved one seek timely medical advice. Let's get started. Symptom 1. Memory loss that disrupts daily life. First on our list is memory loss that disrupts daily life. It's normal to occasionally forget names or appointments, but consistently forgetting recently learned information, important dates, or repeatedly asking for the same information can be a red flag. Research shows that memory loss is often one of the earliest and most recognizable signs of Alzheimer's. According to the Alzheimer's Association, while it's typical to forget names and remember them later, people with Alzheimer's frequently forget names, events, or even recently learned information and never recall them. This isn't just about misplacing your keys. It's about a pattern of forgetfulness that impacts everyday activities. Memory loss can be incredibly frustrating and disorienting, both for the person experiencing it and their loved ones. Imagine forgetting your child's name or the face of a lifelong friend. This type of memory disruption goes beyond the occasional lapse we all experience. It's a consistent and progressive issue that can significantly impact daily life. Symptom 2. Challenges in planning or solving problems. Next, we have challenges in planning or solving problems. People with Alzheimer's may have trouble following a familiar recipe or keeping track of monthly bills. They might find it hard to concentrate and take much longer to do things than they did before. This isn't just about losing focus once in a while. It's a consistent difficulty in executing plans and problem solving. According to a study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease, individuals with Alzheimer's often experience a decline in their ability to perform tasks that require executive function. This means they struggle with tasks that involve planning, organizing, and abstract thinking. For example, they may have difficulty following a recipe that they've made countless times before, or managing their finances, which can lead to unpaid bills or financial mishaps. These challenges can be particularly disheartening because they affect everyday tasks that used to be second nature. Imagine trying to cook your favorite dish and suddenly finding the steps confusing and overwhelming. Or imagine the stress of managing your finances becoming an insurmountable challenge. These difficulties can lead to increased reliance on others for basic daily activities. Symptom 3. Difficulty completing familiar tasks. Third on our list is difficulty completing familiar tasks. This could mean getting lost while driving to a familiar location, struggling to manage a budget at work, or forgetting the rules of a favorite game. These are tasks that have been part of their routine for years, and now they become almost insurmountable challenges. According to the National Institute on Aging, people with Alzheimer's often find it hard to complete daily tasks that were once second nature. This is not just about having a bad day or feeling off, it's a consistent struggle with routine activities. For instance, they might lose track of the steps involved in preparing a meal or forget the rules of a game they have played for years. Imagine the frustration of not being able to operate a device you've used every day or getting lost in your own neighborhood. This decline in the ability to complete familiar tasks can lead to significant loss of independence. Symptom 4. Confusion with time or place. Fourth, we have confusion with time or place. Losing track of dates, seasons, and the passage of time is common. Sometimes they may forget where they are or how they got there. Imagine waking up and not knowing whether it's morning or evening. That's the reality for many with Alzheimer's. Research from the Alzheimer's Society indicates that this confusion can be incredibly disorienting and frightening. People with Alzheimer's might forget important dates, like birthdays or anniversaries, and may not understand or remember the concept of time. They could also lose track of where they are or how they arrived there. Imagine the fear and confusion of being in a place you don't recognize, even though you've been there countless times before. This disorientation can lead to wandering and getting lost, which poses significant safety risks. It's more than just occasionally forgetting the day of the week. It's a profound and persistent confusion about time and place. Symptom 5. Trouble understanding visual images and spatial relationships. Fifth on our list is trouble understanding visual images and spatial relationships. This can often be an overlooked symptom, but is incredibly telling. People with Alzheimer's might have difficulty reading, judging distances, and determining color or contrast. This can cause significant problems, especially with activities like driving. Research from the Mayo Clinic indicates that Alzheimer's disease can affect one's ability to interpret visual information correctly. This isn't just about needing a new prescription for glasses. It's about the brain's ability to process what the eyes are seeing. For instance, individuals might struggle to recognize faces or common objects, or they may misjudge steps, leading to falls and other accidents. Imagine being unable to judge how far away the car in front of you is while driving, or struggling to differentiate between colors, which can be crucial when reading signs or navigating through traffic lights. This decline in visual and spatial processing can severely limit a person's ability to navigate their environment safely and independently. Symptom 6. New problems with words in speaking or writing. Sixth, new problems with words in speaking or writing. Communication is a fundamental part of our daily lives, and Alzheimer's can significantly impair this ability. People with Alzheimer's may have trouble following or joining a conversation. They might stop in the middle of a conversation and have no idea how to continue, or they may repeat themselves frequently. According to the Alzheimer's Association, these language difficulties are more than just occasionally forgetting a word. It's about consistently struggling to find the right words, calling objects by the wrong name, or having trouble organizing words logically. This can extend to writing as well. A person might find it challenging to write coherent sentences, or might frequently make spelling and grammatical errors that they never made before. Imagine the frustration of not being able to express your thoughts clearly, or the confusion of reading a sentence you just wrote that doesn't make sense. This decline in language skills can lead to misunderstandings and social withdrawal, as the affected person becomes more aware of their communication difficulties and starts to avoid conversations. Research published in the journal Brain Language highlights that these language problems are linked to the deterioration of specific regions in the brain responsible for language production and comprehension. This underscores the importance of recognizing these signs early, as they can significantly impact a person's quality of life and their interactions with others. Symptom 7. Misplacing things and losing the ability to retrace steps. Seventh on our list is misplacing things and losing the ability to retrace steps. It's common for everyone to misplace items occasionally, but for someone with Alzheimer's, this happens frequently and with increasing severity. They may put things in unusual places and then be unable to go back over their steps to find them again. For instance, they might place their keys in the refrigerator or their wallet in the laundry basket. Research from the Alzheimer's Association emphasizes that this pattern of misplacing items and not being able to retrace steps to find them is a hallmark of Alzheimer's. It's not just about being forgetful. It's about a significant decline in the cognitive ability to plan, organize, and remember the sequence of actions. This can lead to frustration and confusion, and in advanced stages, it might lead to accusations of theft as they struggle to make sense of their misplaced belongings. Imagine the anxiety and stress of constantly losing essential items and not being able to remember where you last placed them. This can severely affect daily living, leading to missed appointments, unpaid bills, and other critical disruptions. The inability to find things can also lead to a reliance on caregivers, further diminishing the individual's sense of independence. Symptom 8. Decreased or poor judgment. Lastly, we have decreased or poor judgment. This symptom can be particularly concerning because it often leads to risky behaviors and can impact personal safety. People with Alzheimer's may experience changes in judgment or decision-making, such as giving away large sums of money to telemarketers or neglecting personal hygiene. Studies published in the journal Neurology indicate that poor judgment and decision-making are linked to the deterioration of the frontal lobes of the brain, which are responsible for executive functions like judgment, planning, and problem-solving. This decline can manifest in various ways, from financial mismanagement to inappropriate social behavior. For example, they might fall prey to scams, make poor financial decisions, or neglect their health and safety by forgetting to take medications or not dressing appropriately for the weather. Imagine the distress of making decisions that jeopardize your financial stability or health, or the embarrassment of acting in socially inappropriate ways without realizing it. This can also lead to strained relationships with family and friends who may not understand why the person is acting differently. It's crucial to recognize these changes early, as they can have a profound impact on the individual's well-being and their ability to live independently. Recognizing these warning signs is crucial. Early detection can lead to better outcomes and support for those affected. If you notice these signs in yourself or a loved one, consult a healthcare professional. Let's spread awareness and support each other in this journey. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful videos. Stay informed, stay healthy.